guy knows his thing. That's why I cannot say it is mine. The setting.
It's ready, yeah?
By name called Kurani from Arua Technical Institute. This is an electrical security alarm system, and it works with the timer. We have conductor, we have the bell, we have the limit switch, and we have the reset switch. And the bell works in a way that in case you happen to install it at home, the security guide is not there, but a thief had to break into your house. As the thief is breaking into your house, maybe you install the limit switch next to the door side or the window side. A thief will try to break the door or the window. If the switch is installed beside the window or the door, trying to open it, it switch on the limit switch. After switching on the limit switch, the bell goes on. If the security guide or someone who is taking care of the place around is there, will come out and switch off the bell. But if in case the security guide is not there, there is this timer you set for the duration for the bell to go and for the bell to switch off. But after setting the timer, you will know the time the bell, if they try to break the door or the window, the procedure, like for installing it. After installing the timer, you will come and install the reset button switch. In case you are within, the bell goes. The time you set is a bit like for 30 minutes, 1 hour. Now in case you are around, you can come and switch on from the reset switch. And this is the timer, this is the conductor. The conductor helps to hold the circuit to ring continuously. So when a thief tries to break the door, will try to break if the timer you set is like for 5 seconds, the timer will switch on. After switching on, will also switch off. After switching it off, we'll also reset it back to on position. In case the bell will go off, a thief will try to come again to open. Now when you are around, this is the reset switch. In case you are within, the thief has already run away, you can come and put the bell from here off, and you can also reset it on for the second time to try again, and then the bell will still be.
How did you innovate this, and what were the things that you needed to innovate it?
So there are those materials. We have the bell, and we have the timer, we have the conductor, we have the limit switch that is attached to the door or the window side. After installing the switch, this is the switch you install next to the door or the window side. After installing the limit switch, you come up with the what? The reset switch. This is the reset switch for you to switch off the bell for it not to ring continuously. After setting the reset switch, then I had to come up with a drawing. After the drawing, and the drawing also helps me to confirm whether the connection is wrong or it is correct. When you are drawing or you are designing a circuit, you need to draw first the drawing diagram. After drawing, you do your connection. After doing connection, before you put circuit on the power, you need to first follow your drawing. After following the drawing, then you can test, maybe using the multimeter. You first test the continuity. After testing using the multimeter, if all the circuits are good, that's when you can energize it with the power.
So how have you been able to market this, or it is still indoors? Because could be many people out there who are in need, but they have never had an access to such technology.
Yes, I've not. It is still in. I've not marketed it out because some of the materials are still not with me. As I'm still here in Atir, I'm using the one of school. In case after my second year after completing the second year, that's when I'll try to look for money to buy my own so that I can catch up with some training at home.
Lastly, what cost would it imply if somebody needs this, what you've already innovated? How much would it cost for you in terms of material? But if you're to sell out for you to make your profit, how much money would you maybe cost out?
Especially like being electrician, to install such thing for us, we consider the amount of the material it cost. Sometimes we use percentage. Some of the works
30%.
Some of them we can use 30%, sometimes 25%. It depends according to the client you have got. Yes.
So how much did you, all this, if you're to value it now, how much would it cost?
Okay, if these materials are mine, I use my own money to buy the material. At first, I add the amount of the money I use on the material. After adding, I should first get the total. After getting the total of the amount I use for the material, how many days I've taken for the wiring, or how many times I've taken to do the work. That's when, after removing my money I used for the material, that's when I can maybe put now 15% or 25%. That's when I will get the amount I can get from that.
So for now, if I'm to buy this, how much will it cost me?
Okay, because the material has come from me, I may give you at 250.
Only?
Yes.
That is your labor or the entire system?
That's still my labor. Yes. That's my
okay,
labor.
let's say I have bought the required materials.
Yes.
And you come and install.
Yes.
What would be your labor? And then take that away from you have done everything. You're just selling a finished product.
Okay, selling the finished product, as I said before, I need to first get the money I spend on material. After getting the money I spend on material, when you are still introducing yourself to a client, you cannot put a price, because you are not the only person in the market to install this. Some people are still there, because some of the clients at first they give you work to know which type of person you are. At first, because this is still the first time I will install for someone, I cannot put the rents a bit like above 500. To me, if this one could be the circuit I want to sell, would labor everything, I could give at 300.
Power.
This circuit was designed in such a way that when someone intrudes in your house and opens the door, there's something that has been put there. It senses, there's a sensor. So that when someone opens the door, for a specified time, the bell has to ring and the light will be on. So until, maybe if you have set like, the bell has to ring for 10 minutes, it's going to ring until that 10 minutes elapses. That's when the bell will be off. So that you know that there's an intruder who has come in my house.
Okay.
Yes. Assuming an intruder has come to my house, you know the thieves, they want to break in my house. They will open my door.
Has this innovation been practical in our communities? Has it been experimented apart from the learning area?
I think this innovation is there because if it was not there, we would not get these switches, these sensors.
I mean,
Yes.
I've seen this for the first time. But I mean, I have a house which has power. Have we tried to take them to communities that need
Not
them?
yet. We have not.
So why are we keeping it indoors?
They are not yet exposed.
No, it should now be the institution take an initiative to market this. Okay?
I think we are not exposed.
Give me just in 3-4 minutes how this works. I want to make this known outside. Start with your name.
My name is Atir, workshop technician, Arua Technical Institute. I have a circuit that is designed to protect the home like an alarm intruder. So that in case you have an intruder that has come to your home, the bell is going to ring. Maybe I'm going to set my time like 5 minutes or 10. I'm going to lock my door and maybe be inside the house. So in case someone comes to open my house, I'll be able to detect that someone has come into the house. How? My bell, in case they open my door, where I put my sensor, I'm going to open
So does this sensor only work for people who, the system has sensed, or?
anybody, provided someone has opened that door where the sensor has been placed.
Provided you're a member of the family?
Anyone, because this thing is just here at the door where the sensor is placed.
How do you differentiate between an intruder and a member of a family? Because we have families where children go out, sneak, and come back.
For us, we have designed this circuit just to help us in case someone is intruding the house. Maybe at night you're sleeping, we expect that no one is going to open. Assuming I'm in a self-contained house, I know that everything is inside, the toilet is there, everything. Now, who is this foreign person who is opening the house?
Have we seen this innovation replicated in the communities? Have we tried to market it out?
Not yet.
What is the challenge?
The challenge, I think our community also is not exposed. Because now you may try to go with your ideas, but they are not willing to take.
Okay, before we rush to judge them that they are not exposed, have we tried to sell the idea, this is what we have innovated, and this is how it works?
We have not yet tried.
So how do we expose this so that we don't just sit indoors?
I think we need to just advertise ourselves a bit. We need to go out in the community and let the community know about what we are doing.
Who innovated this?
One of our students.
For how long has it been?
We have just made it the other week and we just placed it here for display. This is forward. And again, you stop, you start again in reverse, which is using motor, which is using the industry application, can be the lift, escalators, conveyor belts in the factory.
Open it.
You have closed. First motor starting. Mode of operation. We have two motors operating at the same time. Motor one starts, then the other one follows. We have here a circuit that is used to at home in case a thief comes to your home. It detects who is opening the door. When you open like this is supposed to be on. They have removed.